This is Ryan A. Polk, and welcome to the wrap up. So, finally made a decision to go see Child's Play yesterday, the remake of Child's Play, I should say, because I am a fan of the original one. I think the original one is still the best one. That's a spoiler alert right there. The original one is the best one. I mean, because I don't know if I ever mentioned this before, but I am not a fan of reboots, and I like the originals. I like originals. There's very few reboots I did like, but the good news is this though: Child's Play is one of the reboots I did like. I mean, even though the original was still better, I was impressed with what they did with this because the storyline for this movie, is so different than it is from the original. I have felt like, well, it pretty much was. Like I almost want to say 100% of it is different, but it's anywhere from 90 to like 97% different right now. And Child's Play, and in Child's Play, this is also even he this is even a different actor who voices Chucky. I mean, we got Mark Hamill, who's a terrific voice actor and actor too as well. I mean, but Brad Dourif, I mean, I still think Brad Dourif is the real Chucky, man, because he just owns it. And and also this movie, I mean, when I say that, like, okay, that it was just completely different, I mean so different that I couldn't even think of what other reboot it changes the storyline from the original so much. I mean, in reboots, the story does be different. It don't be exactly like the original, but this one I felt like it was just trying to it was trying to have nothing compared to the original one, because I mean, he's not even called a good guy doll. He's called a buddy doll. And not to mention, Chucky also looks different. He looks like something that Mr. Herbert from Family Guy had made. He looks all up in age and creepy. It looks like a creepy, perverted um, peeper, like that would be peeping in the window. I mean, if I had kids and if I would have saw this doll, I wouldn't even have buy this doll for them, just because of how creepy and weird he looks. And I could have sworn though, when it came to the teaser, like when I first saw the teaser for this, it said good guy doll, and the Chucky doll had looked like the original one. I could have sworn that's what we saw on the teaser. But then comes another trailer, and then it's like, what the fuck? Like, what just happened? But I mean, Chucky, I felt like this movie. I mean, it didn't really. I wasn't even say it was scary, but I look at this movie as more kind of like fun and funny in a way almost. But then at the same time, I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, of course, a movie like this, it's gonna be serious, and it's horror, but I mean, I don't, for the most part, I wasn't even. I mean, I wasn't scared. I was more so enjoying it and laughing at some stuff when it came to it, and the acting in this was also good. You got Brian Tyree Henry, who plays Paperboy from Atlanta. He's in it. Plays a detective in this. He did a really good job, and even the kid who plays Andy, I mean, I'm not going to even spoil nothing either, but the way with what they did with Andy, even Andy is different from what is. Both him and his mom are different. Like, their lives are completely different. And when I was watching this trailer, I kept on thinking, like, okay, wow, it looks like Andy is going to be kind of more badass. He's going to be badass in this versus the old one where he was like so scared. I mean, come on, man. I mean, you're scared. I mean, you're scared of a doll and stuff. I used to always think whenever I saw Chucky, like, oh my goodness, why are people scared of this doll, and how come ain't nobody stopping this damn toy? I mean, dude, he's like 2 feet tall. But it was definitely enjoyable. And also, I think that Child's Play definitely was, and it wasn't even boring either. I mean, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was paying attention to it. I wasn't being distracted by it, or I wasn't bored by it. I wanted to know what was gonna happen, or how what was gonna happen, to Chucky at the end and stuff. Since I mean, like when it came to the old one, I mean, yeah, they got rid of him, but he still came back, and And also judging by the way that this movie had ended, looks like a sequel could be made with this. And if they do a sequel, then you know what? I'll even give it a chance again. I'll go see it. I mean, and then of course, Chucky, he does killing. The way how he does his kills are still like, oh my goodness, like wow, can't believe he did that shit. He killed this person like this and stuff. And also with even Mark Hamill, how when he did the voice of Chucky, he played that character good. But the only thing that I did notice that wasn't really in it, and I'm surprised they didn't even have this in the trailer, was that Chucky laugh, that famous Chucky laugh that Chucky be doing, that or however he does it. I mean, I can't do it right because Brad Dourif does it the best. But that evil, crazy laugh whenever Chucky knows that he has won or is about to get ready to go fuck some shit up. Man, but. So for Child's Play grade, I give that movie a B. I give it a B. Out of 5 stars, I give Child's Play. I give it 3. I give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. And then the one thing that I kept on debating about before I had did this was should you go see it or should you wait for it to go to the red box? Honestly, I think that I really do think that you should go check it out. You should check it out because only because of how the way the story is, because of how different they had changed it from the original one. I'm still not a fan of reboots though. I still think that reboots should come to an end at some point. But Child's Play, I'll definitely say you should go check it out, especially if you're a fan of the series. If you're a fan of the series, go check it out, and also definitely, I don't even think, kids will be scared of this because when I was in the theater, and there were kids there, kids was even laughing at this. Kids was finding this amusing. So, it's not scary. It's enjoyable. Go see Child's Play. And until next time, this is Ryan A. Polk with the wrap up, signing off.